Hi, Phil. Lindsay here with PEEP Magazine. We're here at the NE6 Suite ahead with Dave Weild, ahead of his DUEL 5. Yep. So number 5, the 5th one, professional K1 kickboxing show tomorrow. And I guess most of the headaches are probably out of the way now in terms of the preparation. But how excited are you ahead of the, well, DUEL 5 as it is?
Yeah, I'm really excited. We had a couple of hiccups. One fighter pulled out last night. Luckily, John Spencer stepped in. Super John, as I call him. But yeah, I'm really excited. We've got some absolute cracking K1 fights. I might be a bit biased, but I think we've probably got the best K1 lineup that the Northeast has seen.
Yeah.
That's how confident I am.
Well, when you get to DUEL 5, you've got DUEL 1, DUEL 2. You learn lessons through all the promotions. So in a sense, I know from me covering the professional boxing side of things with Phil Jeffries, from his early shows to what you're getting now, just the shows continue to get better. And I guess you learn as you go along and you...
Yeah, that's right. I mean, on all of the DUEL events, the main fights have been top-notch.
Yeah.
But the actual card itself now is getting stronger.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to morph it into a professional-only promotion.
Yeah.
So no amateurs, no boxing, just good, solid professional K1. Or should I say K1 rules kickboxing?
K1 rules, yeah. And I guess as you're getting more and more fighters turning over, turning pro, because the sport is growing,
yep,
that's going to give you more options for getting like a full pro show on there as well.
Yeah, definitely. Well, what we're actually seeing is a lot of Thai boxers are crossing over. It tends to be the more sort of aggressive Thai boxers that like to score a little bit differently, if you want. Mm-hmm. We're getting a lot of the full contact kickboxers who are adapting, the new rules.
Yeah.
And actually, we're getting a lot of interest from boxers like John Spencer, for example.
Yeah.
That learn how to check a kick.
Yeah.
Throw the knee, do the limited clinch, and yeah, it's the pool's getting big,
Which gives you more options, which means you can match the right fights. It's not always, you don't always have to get the two highest quality in terms of standards, but as long as they're well matched and the right styles and things, and you can get the right fights that way, and I guess that's what you've got with this card here.
Yeah, of course. I mean, don't get us wrong, in the past we have had, mismatches, but we'll find out that's because they've lied about the records or whatever. But beside the point, this card, I'm well pleased with it. We've got a lad from, I've just realised, I thought he had 3 world titles, he's actually got 5. Anthony Ford from Canada, he's flew over. We've got 2 solid Portuguese lads. It's going to be amazing.
So, what are your plans? Obviously, DUEL 5 is what it's all about until you get to 7 o'clock tomorrow. At least you're not going to be thinking about anything else apart from DUEL 5. But the way things are going with the growth of the K1 and with the growth of DUEL as well, what are your plans for the future with this?
Well, that's a tricky one. I've been assessing it and reassessing it. I'm happy the way it is at the minute. Mm-hmm. I want it to be a professional show.
Yeah.
What I don't want to do, I don't want to be taking it into big arenas or, massive halls. I want to keep it a small event with a quality card. Yeah. And the reason is, the way DUEL is now, we've sort of wangled our way in a position where we're acting as a feeder for a lot of other shows. Lucas Probiet, he came runner-up in our 4-man tournament. Yeah. A couple of months later, he's in London, winning the ISK world title.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple of other lads, Daniel Thomas from the Contender Promotions, he's come along, joined us now. He's been on Super Combat. Jamie Bates, world champion, you've interviewed him yourself. Mickey Terrell, another multiple world title. I'm really happy with where we're at because the main promotions out there are now taking notice and they're not actually seeing us as a threat or a rival, but as a resource. Yeah. And that's
colleagues,
what I want. Yeah.
And allies, really.
Definitely. I believe that all promoters, all coaches, anyone in the fight game should work together. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen because
it doesn't across the whole spectrum of sports. But I mean, I often have this argument. It's like us humans, we think we're so smart, and then you look down at the ants and you see them working together and achieving so much, and then you see kids at school sort of hiding the answers because they don't want the friend to see it, and that's the mentality so many people have.
That's actually, I like that analogy with the ants.
I know, it's like, we're maybe able to stand on them, but they're smarter than us.
But they are, yeah, that's it. I mean, this weekend, for example, we've got my show the 27th. I think we've got 2 shows tonight somewhere in the northeast, 3 shows happening tomorrow in the northeast, and you're like, you know, there's only so many fighters, there's only so many fans.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll plod along. Eventually, hopefully, we will all just work together.
That's it. Even if you're communicating on when you're going to have a show, when you're having a show, just communication is half the battle, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. K1 is part of martial arts. Martial arts has a lot of politics. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
I don't really get into it, you know. Just plod on.
So, getting back to Duel 5, so it starts tomorrow. It's at the NE6 Suite where we are here now.
Yes.
And so, tickets still available? Can people get down there? If so, what's the information and times and things?
Yeah, we've had some good ticket sales. There is still tickets on the door available that can come in. It's £30 on the door. We've got no more VIP, unfortunately. So all the tables are out, but there's plenty of room on the balcony. Yeah.
Champion, and it's a 3 o'clock start tomorrow?
Yep, doors 1:30, first fight's at 3, and we've actually got, let's have a look, we've got 11 K1 bouts, 10 K1 bouts and 2 boxing. One of them, I think you interviewed Jack before, is making his pro debut, and we went through the MBC, the Malta Boxing Commission, simply because, from my point of view, I've allowed it. The British Boxing Board don't allow mixed fight cards.
Yeah.
I've spoke to them, I've emailed them, they're not interested. You know, the MBC are a lot more open-minded.
Open-minded, shall we say. And obviously it is a professional show, so you're still going to have all the medical staff and things on there. So
We've got a top consultant, Dr. Fruin, and her medical team, they're going to be here. Everyone gets thoroughly checked, that's it.
Now, I know the build-up to any promotion like this is stressful, shall we say? Is that a word you're familiar with?
Yeah, it is.
When it gets to this stage, so it's like a day before, you've got the fighters they're in town, they're ready, they've done what they need to do. Where are you now, stress level wise?
Now that I know everybody's here, I'm
it's alleviated a bit.
I mean, I was that stressed yesterday. I was driving along Wolds on High Street, and I gave myself a nosebleed. I don't know how it happened. And the doctor said, look, your stress levels are up, your BP's up. So that was it.
All right, well, thankfully it's come back down and you can enjoy the show tomorrow.
Definitely.
All right, well, in that case, I'm going to see if I can wangle a free ticket for the show tomorrow. But Dave Weild, great show tomorrow. All the best for the future, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.